everybody. I am Russ. He is Chris. We are back. And up first, let me say hi to Molly. Molly Rimmer. Hi, Molly.
Hi, Molly.
And of course, she has her sister, Allison and Gracie, but they're at school. But I want to say hi to Molly, and I want to apologize for Chris not paying attention and getting the wrong video off.
Yeah, that's all my fault.
So, we did say it, though. Let's just confirm that we said it.
We had it on we did it on the escalator.
On the escalator, and we actually had a fan behind us. We might need to stick that up, but...
you know what, I'll post it later.
Yeah, it was pretty funny, because he was behind us, and he was giving us the... I can't remember his name, what he said his name was, but I'll say hi, Molly.
Yeah, hi, Molly.
So we're back. We had fun. But
go ahead.
Before I even get into that, I was on the internet looking for some good topics and stuff like that to talk about. And a man in New York who is an accountant for a wine company bought an apartment for $150,000.
A big one?
It's kind of big. It's kind of big. It is 175 square feet. Now, if you guys don't know how big that is, it's 14 foot, 9 inches by about 10 foot.
So it's pretty much
it's a micro
from where
studio.
we are back to this wall.
Back there. It is a micro studio. They have a queen size bed, a TV, a little bitty sink, and a toilet. It's a micro studio. I lived in a studio apartment. It is half of what I lived in Phoenix. I was by myself.
175 square feet?
Yeah. 175. It is crazy. It is crazy.
17 by 10 would be 170.
Yeah. 14 by 9, because I saw it.
So it's like 14 by 12.
Upper
13,
Manhattan. Upper Manhattan.
I'd go to Lower Manhattan is what I think I'd do.
Now listen. They've got their clothes spaced out at different dry cleaners. They do not cook. They do not
He lives
cook.
with somebody?
Him and his wife and 2 cats.
I bet them cats are pissed.
They don't wear. They both have their clothes. Since they don't cook, they use where they keep dishes for some of their clothes. But their suits and stuff are spaced out at different dry cleaners. To when they go pick them up, they can leave their other ones, and they have their uniforms. So their dry cleaners are their closet around town, around their area.
I'd hate to wake up not having any clean underwear. They have to run to the cleaner.
They also said that they keep an extra pair of clothes at the office where they both work.
Stupid.
Correct.
That's all I gotta say.
Only in New York, baby. Only in New York. Did you have fun this weekend?
I did.
I did.
I laughed from Friday. I listened to somebody laugh Friday.
Right.
And then from when we left Friday around noon until we said goodbye yesterday at 3, it was a constant laugh fest.
It was. Now, left field was Eric. Willie was in left center. Doe played right field. Derek and John played right center. Derek and John played right. John and Big Dog switched off at first. Mike Adams played second. Donnie Peters played short. Ming Moss played third. I pitched. John pitched. Matt pitched.
Everybody caught.
Everybody was catcher. You were also runner and general manager, and we had a good time. Now we were in Laughlin, Nevada, so we got to gamble. Drinks were free. Oh man, we had fun.
What happens in Laughlin stays in Laughlin. What happens on the way back from Laughlin stays in Laughlin.
What happens on the way back from Laughlin stays in Laughlin. So, needless to say, we had a good time. We had a great time.
Got second place.
Got second place.
Which nobody was upset.
Nope.
Because everybody was ready to get out of there and go watch their favorite teams.
Yep.
You know, we got to watch the Cowboys lose. They don't usually win in December. That's holding true.
Yeah, they're really having a bad time. Now, and after the whole weekend, I'm sure we all had this next thing, bad breath. You got bad breath. I got bad breath. Mm-hmm. Everybody's got bad breath. And it is the bacteria that's on the tongue that is what causes most of your bad breath.
That's the worst, yes.
Okay. How do you get rid of bad breath?
I drag it on the carpet. I'm not saying what carpet.
That's exactly right. That is one. That also gives him a little different breath from time to time. Give me your take.
Should I wait a minute.
What?
I hadn't talked about people going over and missing balls and I won't even get into
Don't get into it.
Because the show just ain't long enough.
It ain't long enough, and we don't have enough. If we did a Laughlin show, which I put up a little deal, if we did a Laughlin show, it would probably be over 20 minutes on our age
and if it wasn't, I would take you out in the parking lot and I will choke you until you die.
Yes.
That's all I gotta say.
That's all you have to say.
That's it.
That pretty much summed up our weekend.
It did.
That summed up our weekend.
And man, I don't want to mess with that guy in the red hat.
Yeah. And this is my conversation, not yours. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
So before what I'm about to tell you, you're gonna go, you got to be kidding me. I want to know, besides brushing your teeth, how do you get rid of bad breath?
Eating is one. I know that's a fact.
Okay.
You can eat because it gets rid of the old and puts new bacteria on there.
Correct.
But I'm sure you read this on the internet, and I know it's going to be something stupid like chew on tree bark.
Well, there is some mint tree leaves that you can chew on, but that's not it.
But that's not it.
It has to do with like when you gargle stuff. Not that either.
Okay. I'm out. Bad breath, I'm going to keep it.
Here it is. Gum and mints are a quick fix.
Right.
But to get rid of bad, and what it does is they say it'll last all day, is you gargle 50% hydrogen peroxide and 50% water. So if you're going to put 2 ounces of hydrogen peroxide, you put 2 ounces of water. You gargle with it, and the microbacteria that is on the tongue is killed instantly, and it eliminates bad breath. What I'm going to try is, I'm going to try that before I go to sleep.
It won't help.
I'm just going to try it. When I wake up,
still have.
When I wake up, I'll walk over and breathe on you. So,
Thanks.
You let me know. But I got to thinking, and I went, well, yeah, I know peroxide's not bad for you, but the taste of, you know how you, I just can't imagine the taste.
But if it kills it immediately, you can do that and then brush your teeth.
Yeah, I think so.
If it kills the bacteria instantly, you don't have to keep it in your mouth.
No, you just gargle it.
You can just be a spitter.
Anywhere from 5 to 30 seconds, and you are a spitter. Yes, do not be a swallower.
Yes, that's bad.
Yes.
Bad.
Well, it is bad to swallow that.
Hydrogen peroxide.
Yes.